Hello, hey guys, my name is Karen and I am the owner of Synergi Salon, and I've been doing hair for over 30 years. And what I like to talk about when it comes to maintaining your natural hair at home in between salon appointments is the routine. What you should be doing at home. What you should be doing at home should make my job so much easier. I like to tell my customers what to do, so in this video, I'm going to tell you what you can do at home so that your natural hair can do better. All right, the most important part of this whole entire process is the shampoo. It's the most important part in the salon, and it is the most important part when you're managing your hair at home in between salon appointments. Have you ever been told that shampooing your hair dries your hair out? Like, that's an oxymoron. That doesn't make sense. Like, your hair is a part of the body, and everything works better on your body when it's clean, when it's updated. Just think like your teeth or your body. Like, you feel better when it's clean. Why do we as black hair think our hair does better when it's dirty? That makes no sense. Now, if that works for somebody, kudos to you. That's fine. But for most people, it doesn't work for. And I'm going to tell you why. Because hair is on a routine. You should shampoo your hair at least once a week. And how did I come up with once a week? Is because I do up to like 40-50 people a week. And when I talk to people who shampoo their hair on a weekly basis, they're always much happier with their hair. They don't complain about their hair being breaking or dryness or moisture. We actually can talk about what's going on in the world. We don't have to talk about their hair all the time because they know how to manage their hair. They're using good products at home. They're able to shampoo it and maintain it in between salon appointments. So my mind, if somebody comes in and they're complaining about their hair, the number one thing I'm going to go to is, how often are you shampooing your hair? If you're shampooing your hair every 2 weeks and you're not happy, then my job is to get you to be able to shampoo your hair at least once a week. At least once a week. And that's going to help, because just think, when does your hair feel the best? Your hair feels best right after it's shampooed. It feels best. It feels most moisturized. Even you feel better after your hair is shampooed, right? So why wouldn't you do that more often? And just think, the more often you do it, and I'm going to tell you why this matters. Because we lose over 150 strands of hair every day. Everybody loses hair every day. We're mammals. We shed. That's natural. But our hair is curly. Our hair, other races, their hair is straight. So their hair, they can walk, they can brush their hair can fall out. But when our hair is curly, so it tends to wrap around the other hairs, right? So when you wait long periods of time, like every week, you're able, because if it's wrapping around other heads of hair, the hair is kind of stuck inside. So when you wash and you're literally pulling out the hairs that should have naturally fell out. And you should do that at least once a week. And that's what we're doing at the shampoo bowl. Like, when you come in, I'm pulling these hairs out. That's where you're seeing, people think it's shedding, but it's just natural shedding, right? If you wait 2 weeks, you're going to get more buildup. If you wait 3 weeks, you're going to get more buildup. That's why people who wait long periods of time to do their hair in between salon appointments, this is why their hair is difficult to do, because I'm pulling out hair that just made a home. It's just in the hair, and literally we have to go out and that's what you're detangling. You're pulling out the hair. But if you wash your hair once a week, you are staying in front of it. And then eventually your texture will begin to change, because your hair is like, hey, she's like on top of it. Just like when you go to the dentist. Like, if you get plaque buildup, they got to take the drill. You brush your teeth every day, but you can still have plaque buildup when you go to the dentist, right? Well, they have to go in the drill and they have to take it down. That's why you got to go to the dentist as often to get the deep clean. Same thing with our natural hair. That hair builds up on our hair, and we just literally have to pull it out. So if you come in and I ask you, when's the last time you shampooed your hair? And you say you haven't shampooed your hair for a month, or 3 weeks, I immediately go in my mind like I gotta detangle her first. I had to make sure that I pulled out all the hair, because it's going to make me have to work harder and longer. But if she says, I wash my hair every week, I don't care how much hair she got. I don't care. I know that her hair is going to be easy to do. And this is how we're training the hair. We're training the hair because the hair is not like building up, and is in the hair. I don't know. I'm like, does it think? I don't know. But the harder it is to get to it, the more work we have to do. So that's number one. The shampoo.
I know what you're thinking.
And when I'm detangling her hair, I'm literally making sure that I'm pulling out any hair that's built up in her hair, so that when I go to blow dry it, that it's just going to come out very easy.
After it dries, but it feels really good when it's clean. Okay, that's
why people should shampoo.
Your body likes that. Your mind likes that. What is the default hair?
Your emotions like
say, for instance, you washed your hair.
Learning how to do hair in a style, or you're real, when you have a really active lifestyle.
Because I detangle her at the shampoo, this is something when you're doing your hair at home, like the detangling process. If you're staying in front of it,
if you wear your hair, you can't wash it. As
I detangle it, I'm only dealing with the hair while it's wet.
Now, this might not be the style.
But this
never
let the hair dry.
You can
always tell my customer,
never let the hair
go to the gym.
If you let it dry, just make a plan to go back. Not wet it down.
You're
just
not
like
weave
or braids. Of course, you can't wash
because if something happened where I got busy
it's
and
going to be
I wasn't able to blow dry her hair out, I'd rather just
you're able. This is
I
the
want to
hairstyle
do
you can do
like
when you're doing different hairstyles.
It
You should be able to wash your hair.
Once it's dry, oh baby, it's a wrap.
You want to?
It is a wrap.
The second hairstyle is you need to have a style because you can.
Then the other question
the routine was the basis of us not.
So you can wash it and like tie it up in not tie it up.
Average
section.
This is what you want to do.
Real tight knots. That'll
break
keep
it down.
Wet,
is your workout.
I like to get at it right away. Because once this natural hair dries,
a little bit more.
It's
something that I've seen it. I've been doing hair for a long time. You're not stressed out.
I tell my assistants
nothing about their hair.
No, there's no way.
Because everybody's like, I want to learn that doesn't take a
and once it's blow dried and you
and
decide how you gonna move on from there. But
then you have
like you only gonna notice when I'm blow drying.
This is a style that
there's no smoke. Like when you blow drying somebody, when you blow drying your hair, if you see smoke, that means there's buildup still left on the hair, and I'll do a whole nother video on buildup.
You're gonna go out. You want to do
there's buildup left on the hair.
You want somebody to see your hair. That might even be the style that you go to the salon.
You might not, because
this is
buildup
something
is
that
very
takes
difficult
time
to move
to do.
I said I wasn't gonna talk about buildup, but
where most black women live, they live in number
I'm gonna be done
3.
before I get done. So
but whenever they're getting their hair done,
so
that takes up
comes
1
from buildup.
and 2.
That means there's something still on
where you need
here
to have
when
something
you come in. It should take me
anywhere
from 45 minutes.
And then when you're going somewhere, that's when you pull out the number 3. A lot of black women
is clean. If it's a regular customer, it will take me 45 minutes.
When they get their hair done, they're kind of focused on number 3. They're like,
or new, where I got to do a little bit more work. And our goal is to make it can take me anywhere
for as long as
between 75 a whole hour or 75 minutes.
That's not going to work if you're building on a lot of my time
gets
the
caught
longer
up,
you go in between
at the shampoo
the harder
detangle
it is for you to do your hair. So
and
that's why we try to get you to a point
when I asked the question, when's the last time you shampooed?
That's going to change your texture. That's what's going to make it more manageable.
Once a week.
Just think, when you wash your hair once every 2
more
weeks,
than that,
it's hard to do.
So as I'm straightening her hair,
or not once every 2 weeks, like once every 2, 3, 4 weeks. It's
hard
to do.
I just did her hair back in January.
But if you get on a routine of washing your hair
every once a week, she has a lot of hair, and she has 2
daughters. You're gonna find your hair is
gonna
be so much.
And I tell her the same thing, like everybody's so worried about the outcome. Everybody's so worried about what your hair looks like, and of course we worry about what our hairs look like, but nobody focuses on the routine. Nobody focuses on what we need to do to get there. Like, yeah, we want all these nice hairstyles, but what's the prep look like? Like, what's your routine look like? So that's why I always talk, because I believe that when the routine is done, I gotta get to the trim, I'm moving so fast. When the routine is done, then the hair the styles that come in a lot better. So we're talking about the trims. As you can see, her trim, I'm not going to cut her hair all the way up. So we grow, we cut, we grow, we cut, we grow, we cut, and then after about after some time it'll catch up. You don't need to go in and cut. She wears her hair curly. Why do I need to cut her hair off? She's gonna wear it silk press for a couple. Her silk press can last, but the more her hair grows in, because once she started shampooing her hair more often, that made the hair from the scalp kind of grow in a lot fuller and thicker, and then we're slowly trimming it. So it takes 1 year to replace a whole new head of hair. So I wanted to walk you through this process and show you, like, don't try to fix it. You don't always got to fix everything at one time. No, she don't have to cut her hair all off to get it fixed. No, like, it's a process, and it's a routine. It's what you're doing at home, having a stylist that you can work with, because to me it's all about replacing the hair. You can replace the hair in 1 year. Follow me and we can talk about this, talk about the routine and what to do in between, because what you do at home matters. So we're done, and I will see her again in probably a few months, and she'll be wearing her hair in natural styles, and she'll be washing her hair once a week. Her hair will be replaced in 1 year. We started, I think, in January. So in January, we will be on a whole new head of hair. So thanks for watching. Make sure that you like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel.